Hi everyone. I'm back. Sorry. We were having technical issues, so I came back. Hello, replay viewers. We're back again. Welcome, welcome. Let's check the sound now. Replay viewers. There. Finally. Okay, y'all. How do I add a little note here? Welcome in. I'm doing some readings tonight. I came back. Thank you, Sue. Sorry about that. I had to go fix a few things. Girl, it was a bit of an issue. Okay, so who would like a reading? All you have to do is subscribe to the Psychic Mediumship tier, and you'll get a reading. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy the show. But if you'd like a psychic medium, so to connect to the other side, there's a tier, and I'm reading for those members tonight. Other than that, you can stick around and enjoy the show, okay? Yes, welcome in. Come on in. Let's go. Thank you, Sue. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you. Blueberry cheese. Interesting. Blueberry cheese. Okay. I'm staying tuned in because my energy is ready to go. So I'm going to wait for the next subscriber to come on in. Actually, why don't we just do all subscribers? Do all subscribers, any subscriber level. Just subscribe to one of the tiers. I think there's two. I think there's one that's $7.99 Canadian, which is like $3 or $4.99 for Americans, I think. Just hit the subscribe and I will read for subscribers, okay? Welcome in. How do I put a little note on the top? I have my chart there, or whatever it's called, the graphic, but I wonder how I put a little note. Welcome in, everybody. I see people put a little thing sometimes. I wonder how I do that. Welcome in. Thank you. Okay. So who just subscribed? I saw someone subscribe. Hi. Welcome in. Sue, did you subscribe? Who subscribed? Welcome in. You did. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Sue, what would you like tonight? Who are we looking for? Are you looking for someone on the other side, or would you like some direction with your life? I came on for somebody. Maybe it was you, Sue, because I was done for the night. I've already been on for a couple hours. But thank you for coming in. Come on in. Direction. Okay, my love. What can I help you with tonight, honey? My energy is hot. It's like super psychic vibes tonight, so I'm ready. It's nice and hot. I'm reading for subscribers tonight. So if you subscribe, if you have the vibe sign beside your name like Sue does, I'm reading for subscribers tonight. Okay. Hi, Dee. I came back. My guides were pushing me. They're like, what are you doing? Get back on there. Someone needs you. I'm like, okay. And I was like, I was back and forth. I was like, but should I? And I knew I should. I knew I wanted to. Thank you. Come on in. Welcome in. What's your question tonight, Sue? How can I support you? How can I guide you tonight, honey? Did you write something? No. Okay, we got our mod in here tonight too. She's helping me to filter the comments, like see the ones that need to be approved because TikTok filters a lot. I think Sue is still typing, so we'll give her a moment. Everyone subscribe. And when I'm reading for all the Vibe fam tonight. All the Vibe fam. Okay, no worries, Dee. No worries. Take your time. You don't have to. Just sit back and enjoy the show. I am reading for subscribers right now. So everyone with the Vibe sign. I think it's like $4.99 or something like that, US. And $7.99 Canadian for the first one. So come on in. Welcome, welcome. Sue, if you typed, I can't see it, honey. I don't know if you're still typing, but nothing came through on our end. I have my mod here. She's texting me. We're talking the whole time, and we don't see anything from you. So just type again, or please put some emojis in front of the words you're typing. So TikTok filters out sometimes. Hi, Prince. Welcome in. So I came back to read for my subscribers. So everyone who has a vibe sign beside their name. Oh, you don't know what to ask? That's okay, Sue. Don't worry, honey. Okay, let me tune in for you, okay? Let me just tune in. Do I have permission to access you and your guides then? Can I access your guides to see what's going on? See if I can help you? Because I feel drawn to you. Hi, Bike Girl. Just hit the subscribe and then you will be able to get a read. So everyone who has a vibe sign beside their name will get a reading tonight, okay? So I'm reading for Sue right now. All you have to do is hit the subscriber button. It's the, you see that little, am I pointing to the right place? Right there. There's a star there right beside the comments and it says subscribe. Just hit that, pick a tier, and I will do some readings for you, okay? All right, Sue, let's see. Sue, are you grieving someone? You said you didn't want psychic medium, but maybe they haven't passed away, but are you grieving a loss of a relationship recently? Okay, Prince, if it's not for you tonight, that's okay. Just come back another night when I'm doing the free ones. Right now I'm doing subscriber only reads. So hit the subscribe if you'd like to get a reading. Hit subscribe. Everyone with a vibe sign tonight is your dog. Oh, okay. Okay, I can read for animals too, but I won't access that other side if you don't want me to. I could feel grief of a loss of a relationship. And that still counts. Okay, because I'm feeling like there's not like, it's not like you're stressed majorly about the future or anything. I was feeling a grief, so I nailed that. So do you have a friend? I'm thinking of a friend that you felt close to in the past, or maybe right now, but I'm thinking more in the past that you haven't been in touch with just a little bit. Come on in, everybody. I'm reading for all the subscribers tonight. So if you have a vibe sign beside your name, then I'm reading for you. Right now I'm doing a reading for Sue. Come on in. This is subscriber only readings, but you're welcome to come in and enjoy the show, okay? I think it all came in at once. I think there was like a relationship, but also grieving. So, is there a friend or someone that you haven't been in contacted in a little while, but you like felt so much love for them and you were connected with them? Prince, tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. you can come back. Click the link in my bio. You'll see a live stream schedule. You can see when I'm on live, okay? I have my schedule up there for everyone to read. So are you still there, honey? Do you not know what to say, or that's okay if that's the case. Are you okay? Okay. Did you hear what I said? Is there a friend that you haven't been in contact with in a little while? It says some comments in this live were filters. I don't know why. What are y'all writing over there? What are y'all writing over there? Okay, is there someone that you were friends with, honey, like that you haven't been in touch with a while? That's who I'm thinking about. They're coming in very strong into your energy, so I just want to address this. Your guides won't let me stop. I'm like obsessed with it. It doesn't matter if you're in touch with a lot of people right now, but it's like there was someone that you were close to, and you don't have to tell me who, but do you know who I'm thinking about? Okay, you think so. Okay. Is there any chance of getting back in touch with that person? That's just the question here. Welcome in, everybody. I'm doing readings tonight for subscribers. So everyone who has a vibe sign beside their name, all you have to do is hit the subscribe. I think it's $4.99 or $3.99 American. Just hit that and you will be read for if you want a reading, okay? You think so? Okay, you think so. Okay. Sue, this is important. I know you've got grieving going on, like with your dog. I know I can feel that. But your guides are like urgently like, hey, like get her in touch with this person. I don't know what it could be. I don't know. I know it's, how do I say this? I know it's a source of connection and love right now for you. And you don't have to like, you know, have huge expectations or anything like that, but it's a source, like it's like an urgent, like you know, a plug that needs to be plugged into the outlet in the wall. Like it's like you got to plug in there, and I'm trying to figure out why. So let me tune in some more. But I may not get the why, but that's the strong message for you. So whoever that person is, It might be a phone call, might be an email, might be just a text. Hi. It will be revealed to you what it is when it comes through. Okay. Okay, I'm getting that I told you what you were supposed to know with that. So that's good, because it was like urgent. It was urgent energy, like tell her. And I'm like, who is this person? I felt like a sister energy, but it could be friends. But like close friends feel like sisters, right? And I'm so sorry about your loss with your dog, honey. That's not easy. Pet loss is so hard. Mamma mia, it is hard. Super hard. But there's something this person has for you, and I don't know what it is. But the message I'm to deliver is that it's for you to get back in touch with them. Could be just for a hot minute. Taylor Toddies, hello. Could be one of two people. Would you feel comfortable just reaching out to them? All you have to do is reach out. Like, I've reached the point in my life, honey, where when my guides tell me something, I just do it. And I know it might be weird for you, so if you have any questions, just let me know right here. But I've reached the point that I just do it. And in fact, I was doing this when I started my business back in 2009. I just listened, and I did not want to. Like, my human ego self did not want to. But let me tell you, the business opportunities and all the stuff that came to me, the love opportunity, like just everything when I listen, right? Because our bodies are very intelligent. So what I'm doing right now is just tuning into your energy for you and accessing the message there. So if I were you, I would just reach out to the people, and it doesn't have to be a big, long thing. It's just like, hey, how have you been? You know, something like that. Or if there was drama, hey, can we clear the air? I would just love to see how you're doing. I guarantee, like I almost can guarantee that they're going to be like, I was just thinking of you, or I have something for you. There's something there, and it's big. It could be big emotionally. I'm not sure. Hi, Tater. Yes, I'm reading everyone with a vibe sign beside their name. So all you have to do is hit that little star right there. It says subscribe, and there's like a $4.99 option and I think $15. Choose one of those and I will read for you, okay? Is it by chance saying anything about my relationship with my fiance? Okay, let me check into that, honey, for you. Let me know what questions you have about that more specifically, okay? Because it's like a neutral energy. It feels like almost distant to me. I don't know if something's going on. Or I'm just not tuning into it. But let me know what your question is. You don't have to tell me the answers. I'll tell you what's going on. But I just need to know like what your question is specifically. Because it could be a big thing. Hi, Cassandra. Hello. I'm on a yoga ball, y'all, in case you're like, what is that weird noise? What is that weird noise? Come on in, everybody. Welcome in. Sit back and enjoy the show unless you want to subscribe, and I will do a reading for you, okay? I already did my free readings tonight from 6:30 to 8:30. Everyone, I do them Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. And I've done mine already tonight, but I had to come back. I was like, someone needs a reading. And then I knew I had to ask like for something in exchange. So instead of charging for the readings, I'm just asking for subscriptions, which is like $4.99. And it helps to grow the community, by the way. It's not gonna, I think I get like 30% of that or something. So it's not about the money. It's about growing the community and getting TikTok to push the lives up too, okay? So we can get lots of people who come in and get people who need readings to get the readings, okay? Andy, all you have to do is subscribe. Normally I do free readings in the evenings between 6:30 and 8:30 PST. But tonight I came back to do these. You see this right there? The subscribe? You subscribe. It's like $4.99 or something like that. Okay? All right, good question, Sue. I see you. Will we be together forever? Okay. And if someone wants to gift a subscription to people in the chat who are saying they really need it, just go ahead and do that as well. You can gift subscriptions because there's people here who are saying they really need readings. I know it's a hard time of year, everybody. Prince, if you really need help too, then there is a link in my bio. I created a free crisis list, which means if you need to talk to someone right now and you're in urgent circumstances, there's crisis phone numbers, chats, texts, all of that, okay? And it's from authorized, professional organizations. So I have that in the chat as well. Tonight I'm doing readings for people who have the vibe sign beside their names. You can get the vibe sign. Just go subscribe. You just have to be a subscriber on my TikTok. That's all. I'm growing the subscription base. Say that twice or 10 times fast. Growing the subscription base. Okay. All right. So, yeah. And you got to take care of yourself, Prince, if that's the case. Okay. You have to take care of yourself. So go call some numbers. I've called before. Don't ever be ashamed or embarrassed. Just go do it. Get some support, my love. Okay. So Sue. Sue. Will we be together forever? I'm getting that there's a lot of love there. It took me a second to tap in, but I'm getting there's love there on both sides. And that it's very possible for you two to be together for a long time. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Tina. Hi, Rains Creations. I love your name. So yeah, I'm getting that. There's just some stuff there, which is quite normal, right, my love? Sue? I've been living with Chris for 10 years. There's been so much stuff that we work through. And that's how it goes. We're humans. Relationships can be very triggering and bring up all our stuff. It's not for the faint of heart. Okay, what type of stuff? Let me check. Some of it is communication. Something about children. I don't know if you're talking about children or like what you guys each want. Some family stuff. I know all of these sound very familiar, like common for a lot of people, but I'm checking into a whole bunch of issues, and some things are no, and some things are yes, and these are the ones I'm reading to you. Okay, so it is the children. Okay, we haven't been able to have a baby. I've been waiting 5 years. Okay, yeah. I'm so sorry, by the way. That must be rough. Thank you, DJ. We're not allowed legally to do fertility reads. So I'm reading into the relationship still. There is a soul that wants to come through, that's for sure. I can feel that very strongly. There's a soul that wants to come through as your baby. Now, is it you giving birth, or is it, coming through another avenue that I can't see clearly right now? And legally, I'm not supposed to read those kinds of things. But I can feel the soul. I'll tell you that much. Hi, Debs. Yeah, no worries, honey. I'm getting that you guys will, though. I'm just saying that. If you have any more questions about the stuff in between, just ask. The more detailed your question is to me, the more I can dig in. Right now I'm feeling the general stuff, and there's just stuff. It's like nothing huge. There's love on both sides, which is brilliant. I'm really happy for you. There's nothing like urgent. I did tune into the babies, family, some communication, again, tweaks here or there. But we're all learning, right? We're all growing and evolving. You're welcome, honey. Anything else bugging you or any questions? Come on in, everybody. Welcome in. Hello. I'm reading for subscribers tonight. So if you just want to click the subscriber button, I think it's $4.99 or something. If you click that, I will do a reading for you. I came back. I've already done my regular reading for the evening. So come on in. You think that's all? Okay, Sue. Thank you so much for your question. Thank you for trusting me. And I definitely felt that soul. So I encourage you to, feel the sparkle with me, because I definitely felt it like big. There's a soul waiting to come in and be part of your family. And I'm so excited for you. Welcome in. Yes, it's good for 1 month, Dee. Yeah. So, yeah. And I do these subscriber lives at least once a month. But I'll always prioritize my subscribers as well. Doesn't mean you'll get a reading every day. I don't want to give you the wrong idea, Dee. Doesn't mean every time you come live, you know how I work, right? Probably you've been here before. I choose very intuitively, but tonight I got the strong message to come back, and I had to come back for somebody. We're going to see who it is. Maybe it was Sue. Maybe it's someone else. I'm not sure. I'm just doing my job, y'all. Welcome and hello, everyone. Hit the subscribe button. So I think it's $4.99 or something like that if you want a reading. Otherwise, just sit back and enjoy the show. That's what we're doing tonight. I'm reading for people with the word vibe beside their names. Vibe. I got you, Dee. Whenever you're ready, honey. Yes. And if you want to gift someone, you can gift someone as well. Give someone a subscription if you're feeling generous tonight. If there's no option in TikTok, you can always go to the links in my bio. There's lots of stuff there. Okay. All right. Dee, congratulations. Welcome in, honey. Yay, we reached our subway goal. All right. Oh, I don't want that. How do I turn that subwave off? Wait, what is that? Oh, okay. I thought it was, I thought it meant that like we were going to go into a sub-only commenting period, because that's what Subwave used to mean, but I think they changed it. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. All right, Dee, I'm ready for you, honey. What would you like tonight? What would you like? I'm here to guide you. I'm here to support you, and I thank you for the subscription so much. So let me know whatever your question is, my love. I got you. Okay. Everyone, I'm reading for Dee. If you would like a reading, go ahead and just subscribe like Dee just did. Hit the subscribe. I think it's $4.99. Hit the subscribe on TikTok, and you can always cancel, after you subscribe. You're not locked in for life or anything like that. And you just go ahead and pick an option, and then I'll read for you, okay? Don't have a specific question. Would you be able to pick on anything? Yes, of course, honey. I will. You said you've got a lot going on. Let me tune in. Okay, let's do this, Dee. Let me get a sip of water. 1 second. I have to go like that because I'm on a yoga ball. I felt like I was going to fall off. I almost fell off when I got here tonight, y'all. I almost slipped off my... I was laughing when I started the live. I almost fell right off. I was like, whoa. It's going too fast. Gemini, I'm back. Yes. My guys were pushing me. I was like taking off my makeup. And they're like, no. And I'm like, what? I already went live for 2 hours. They're like, no. Here I am. And that's the truth, because I need to practice my mediumship a lot more on live. I do it regularly behind the scenes. Thank you, Jenna. Ice cream. So yeah, and I know that. And I know I need to practice, but I've been like, you know how we are as humans. But I love it. And I know a lot of people need help this time of year as well. And I'm committed and dedicated to my life purpose. So even though it's uncomfortable, even though I just wanted to lay in bed and be a big bed rotter, I was like, no. Time for life purpose, girl. Let's go. Sorry about the clapping if you're sleeping. I know it's late for some people. Sorry. It's only 10 o'clock on the West Coast. We're still awake over here. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, Dee, let's tune in, honey. Thank you, Jenna. like your energy, Dee. You just feel like fresh and like, that word sounds weird. It's like a refreshing energy. That's what I mean. It's like, refreshing. So there's some family stuff, like relationship zone, any kind of relationship, family, romantic, friends, soul fam stuff, money, career. Career, no. Money, yes. I'm just like scanning your energy right now. Wellness, some concerns in wellness, but I don't feel anything huge there. Dee, do I have permission to access your guides, honey? Just say yes or no. 1 a.m. in Toronto in the T-Dot. Hello, my people. It's only 10 o'clock here in Vancouver. I'm like wide awake. Chris is a night owl. Hi, Michelle. Chris is a night owl, so he's always like, want to go somewhere, want to go do something. So we're always trying to find things to do. Welcome in. Hi, Lydia. But when I get called to come live, I got to come live. I got to dye my hair too. I can see all these silver hair. Don't look at me. You can see everything under this light. When I'm in the mirror, I don't see nothing. And I come on here, I'm like, whoa. It's okay. I like silver, but I just want it dyed. I didn't even know. Girl, how many times did I look in this mirror? You're dyeing your hair tomorrow. Oh, good. Lydia, can you do mine, please? I really do wish I could find someone. Dee, I'm waiting for your response, honey. That's why I'm chatting. I'm not trying to be rude. I think you're typing. I really do wish I could find someone to do my hair, like do my hair in henna. I use henna only, but I can't find anybody. They're like, girl, do it yourself. I'm like, I want someone to do it for me. I like when someone does my hair. So rude. She said yes. Oh, okay. Sorry, honey. Thank you, Gemini. Sorry. I'm like, Dee, dang. I'll wake you up. I don't think it showed. Okay, no problem, honey. Well, it did because someone saw it. I didn't see it. Sorry about that, Dee. Okay, let me see what your guides say. Because you're giving me like this big, like, the other person did that too, which is awesome. And I figured out some things. So let me tune in deeper. Okay. There's a lot of stress and some grief. The other person had no stress, not a lot of stress, but lots of grief. For you, I feel like, mid to high of both. More mid on the grief. Midi, is that what they call it? What's midi mean? Midi skirt, what does it mean? I got to be careful with my words. Sometimes I don't know what people mean by midi. I think that means something to do with looks or something. So don't listen to me if that's what it means. Because I don't know what you look like, girl. I don't look at anybody's looks unless I click on your profile, which is very rare. Hi, Monica. Okay. Dee, are you connecting, honey, in whatever way you connect to something greater than yourself? What I mean by that is whatever you believe created all life on the planet. Are you connecting there? Are you taking time to breathe? You are? Okay. So what would you like my help with, honey? Your spiritual, awesome. Okay, are you engaging in your spiritual practices? Do you know at this time of year we need to do it even more, right? Are you doing your meditations? Are you touching into nature? Because I can feel you're very gifted on career and love. Okay. I can feel you're gifted as well. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, everybody. I can feel you're gifted as well. You have spiritual gifts. So it's really important for us to, it's hard when you're going through a lot. I feel you, sister. I feel you. Yeah. But that's the thing, like that's what I'm tuning into. That needs to be louder. Hear me out. That needs to be way louder in your energy than all the stress and the grief and all the stuff. You need to turn up the volume on how you feel when you're spiritually connected. I cannot give you a more important message tonight. That you need to run, not walk, toward one of those practices. For example, if it's meditation, you need to turn it on as soon as you're done this live, right? It's like I was explaining earlier, but I use it in a different analogy, but this is a good one. It's like you have a cord in your hand and you're going to plug it into the wall. That's you. You need to plug in to your source. Does that make sense? Whatever you call it, God, source, universe, Allah, whatever people call it, it doesn't matter. Great spirit. I respect all the names and labels for it. As a teacher, I call it creative intelligence, the energy that created all life on the planet. Whatever you call that, you need to plug into there. People they're so complicated sometimes. Like, I'm not talking about just you, Dee, everybody, right? We're complicated. We make it so complicated, but that's what that's really needed in your energy. You're spiritually gifted. You need to plug in so you can turn up the frequency of your aura and your vibration so that you can be protected as well, right? Because darker things don't like the light. They come around and they ping at it and then it leaves, right? And that's what melts the stress away. And I want you to think of it like the exhaust of living. Like, you got to get it off of you because it's clinging to you because you're not, it's like washing your face is doing your spiritual practice. You got to get that stuff off. And right now you need to run there and you need to go there for a day in the spa, in the club. You know what I mean? Go to the spiritual club and go come alive again, right? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Jay. Jay's asking for a reading. Shazam. Thank you, Bella. She says, I love your makeup. So everyone who's asking me questions, I'm reading for people who have the vibe sign beside their name. So how you get that vibe sign, I think it's $4.99 or something like that. You click right here. I'm building my subscriber base, our subscriber base for this community tonight. I've already done my free live readings. I did them 6:30 to 8:30. Tonight we're building the subscriber base. So go subscribe and then you'll be read next. Is it $7.99? Canadian, yeah. But that's Canadian. So American, I think it's $4.99, isn't it? Or $5? Excuse me. Sorry. I'm getting used to just burping whenever because I come on here so much. You have to burp sometimes. I just ate though. I took a break and ate and then I came back. So now I'm digesting my food. Girl, don't look at me. Don't smell my burps. That's disgusting. I don't think it smells, but Chris says it does sometimes. And his does. Everyone smells sometimes. Anyhow, can someone stop me? I can't stop talking. Dee, do you see in what way I'm spiritually gifted? Let me see. Let me check all the clairs. Do you know what the clairs are? Let me check. This is bugging me. This eye. And I can't find my eyeliner. I swear I have OCD when I come on live because you can see everything here. It's like, it's annoying if something's uneven. I'm not like this in real life. A little bit. Okay. All right. Clairaudient is active for you. That's your biggest one. So you might hear sounds. I know for me when I am coaching, right? I have a lot of clients. I've been a coach for 15 years. When I'm coaching, I like to do audio calls the best because I can receive and I can, this is just the way our brains, like neurology as well. Like some people just like it. It's like when they take courses, they like to learn through audio as opposed to video versus written, right? So part of this is just how we're built. But also for you, there's like, that's how you can hear spirit. That's how you can hear messages. You might hear a sound. You might hear your name called. Like, you know, that's how you can hear the other side when we're talking about spiritual gifts. But for me, I was explaining a gift in terms of just like how I process as well, but also my gift. So I hope that's not confusing. I really tune into my clients, read them quick and give them quick information when I hear them and only hear them, right? Because when you cover, like, let's say my eyes were closed, I can hear better. When you cover one sense, you can hear the other better. But our brains are sometimes just developed to be that way as well. So Gemini, you're so sweet. I love you and everything you do. Your energy is amazing, but I have to go. It's late and I have to kind of keep yawning. It's okay, Gemini. I'll see you again, honey. Mwah. Giving you a big hug. Good night. And don't forget, I'm on live all weekend. So I'll be here 6:30 to 8:30 PST. Thursday, it's Thursday now, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay? So come say hi again, Gemini. Gemini, baby. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm getting a message from my mod here. Okay. Everything okay, Jasmine? All right. Debs, yeah, that could be true with the burping. I've heard that before. I know a lot of Reiki healers. I used to have this healer. What did she do? She did the bars. Remember running bars? I've heard a lot of controversial things about those, but I used to get it from her once in a while. She was a shaman, and she used to burp all the time. I was so disgusted. I don't like when people burp or spit. Like, it grosses me out. Spitting especially. There's people at the pool, the public pool, they just spit. I'm like, that's so gross in a public place. I think that's so nasty where people go and walk around the pool. Like, that's so gross. They get in trouble when they do it, but I'm just like, this is nasty. Like, it's just so disgusting. Anyhow, before I go off in a tangent, what was I saying? Yeah, it releases energy. I read that. Anything on love and career? I got you, D. Same here. I know it's gross, right? Claire, I think it's, if you click right here, I'm reading for subscribers tonight. So everyone with the vibe sign, like D's right there, see? You click right there. There's two options depending on your currency. I believe it's $4.99 US and $7.99 Canadian. Okay, but normally my readings are $22, y'all. So it's kind of a steal if you subscribe, and you don't have to keep remaining a member. You can cancel anytime. You just cancel. You don't have to stay. I want you to stay, but you don't have to. In case you're like worried about money or you don't like subscriptions, I get that. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Claire. All right, let's see. Okay, so we covered the spiritual gifts, right, Dee? You got that? Does that make sense? So normally I just stay in one territory, but I did touch on money for you was active. So there's like some concerns there with money. See, because you're not asking me specific questions, I'm saying, yes, this is active. There's something going on here. I'm like reading your energy and telling you what I see and feel, right? Thank you, Roxy. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you so much. If you were to ask me a very specific question, I would be able to give you a very specific answer, right? I can tell you what's going on, but I don't know what you want to know. And that's okay, because you said you didn't know what to ask. You're overwhelmed, and I get that. I'm just letting you know what's happening, okay? So I'm just reflecting back. Yes, that's active. So I already said, you said love and career. So I said money is active. There's some concerns. It's active. It's like stuff going on. Money. But when I checked career, if you heard me, I said career is okay. It's whatever you're doing. Like, it's neutral. It's good. There's nothing too active there. But of course, money can be related to career, but it's like money specifically. Like, you have worry about it. You have maybe like some insecurity with it, because you can have a whole relationship with money. I've been a teacher on that for over 15 years now. I used to do talks in person about that, how your relationship with money is. And that's separate from everything else. But of course, receiving and incoming money is from a job and work and career, so it's related. So I just want to be very clear on all that. And as I was saying earlier too, I did address romance, but I'm doing it very generally because you're asking very general questions, right? So I can only do what you ask me. I can only give you as good as your questions are. And I answered you about, I said there's family and love stuff going on. So, hi, yes, of course, honey. Jay, you'll be read next, okay? Let me just write that down. So I'll start a list. So Jay, I've got you. You're next. I'm getting hot, y'all. I gotta take my sweater off. I closed the window because I thought I was done for the night. Whew, that feels better. Because I was freezing before. We had the rain in here for any of you who were here. We might get a lot of West Coasters now, though, because it's getting late over on the East Coast. It's getting late over there. T. I really feel, oh, thank you. Whatever we're doing. Thank you, Roxy. I really feel a huge resistance, and I want to say this as nice as I can. And I don't mean any harm at all, like, of course. But it's like kind of confronting in a way, but I really feel a huge resistance to going to touch into your the spirituality. Thank you. I'm stuttering because I'm hearing all this gifting stuff. I'm trying to read what it says. Thank you for all the gifts. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. So does that make sense, honey? There's this huge, oh, you couldn't hear. Yeah, I know, right? I'm doing these like deep spiritual readings and it's TikTok's like, whoa! You're like, shh, rude. But it's fun. I feel this huge resistance for you to do what I guided you to do at the very beginning, which is to go and do the spiritual practices way more. So if I were you, I would focus on that in this reading while I'm still deep in your energy, because that's the issue. It's like, and I want to know why. I want to know why so I can help you with that. Because you know, like I know, once you go do that, 90% of this is going to be all resolved, right? I know you know that. Thank you, Barbara. Maybe fear, yeah. But fear of what, honey? So I can help you. Fear of what? As women, we're so freaking powerful. You are a powerful woman. And, you know, when we touch into our intuition and what we believe is spirit, we're in our power. Our power is turned on. Life is different, isn't it? Thank you, Shay. Life is different. And so I'm here to remind you very strongly that needs to be number one. I remember it's reminding me of when I was super depressed. I had to just force myself to meditate. I really did. I had to just force myself to meditate. Debs, thank you, honey. Would you like to be on the list, Debs? I had to force myself. And it changed everything, because literally everyone here, hi, Hanji, welcome in, honey. Everyone here, Harvard did an incredible study on meditation and how it literally shrinks your amygdala. The amygdala is the center for fear, stress, and like anxiety. That's the amygdala. We need to shrink it. So I think it was like 6 weeks of meditating and it shrunk significantly. And ever since that study, it was a huge study, like almost 20 years ago now. Ever since then, hospitals started incorporating meditation. Imagine Western hospitals. This is for somebody, I'm getting chills. It blew my mind when I was, when I learned that and I started meditating. My doctor, who was very Western oriented, told me go meditate because I was struggling with PTSD really bad. The flip side of anxiety, everyone, is depression. So PTSD is an anxiety disorder. Depression goes with it if it's not treated. So D, that's a big one for you, honey. So what's the fear about your own power? Girl, I wish I could give you a big hug right now. Yeah, that's real though. I know that one. That's real. That's really real. So tell me more. What are you afraid of with your own power? What specifically, my love? Because I want us to get into that. Okay, so on my list, everybody, while Dee's replying, is JST and then Debsies. And whoever wants to join next can join. Just go to the subscription right there. I think it's, what is it, $4.99 US and $7.99 Canadian, something like that. It's under $10, y'all. Normally my readings are 22, so it's quite a deal, but I'm growing the subscriber base for us all, for the community, okay? I had to pick something. I was over there eating. I was about to take all my makeup off after my live earlier, and my guides were like, what are you doing, girl? Gina, get back out there. I'm like, what? But I knew I had to exchange something. So I just said, well, we need to grow the subscriber. By the way, when you join, there's a whole bunch of videos in there. There's a 6 series of videos that I recorded for subscribers only, y'all. Thank you, S. You're in. Shay, is that you? Yeah, Shay. Awesome. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of videos I recorded for y'all to achieve your 2025 goals. I'm a goal achievement coach. Girl, I've achieved a lot for myself in terms of success, as well as my clients. If you want to read my story, go check it out. An old annual salary in 1 transaction, no MLMs, nothing like that. Doing this in my power, like I'm talking about with Shay. Okay, so I'm going to read you tonight, and but you can check out the links in my bio. There's all kinds of things in there for y'all. Okay, there's meditations for like $11, stuff like that I created to get you in your power as well. I guess living on my own desires because then I have just something to lose. Okay, that's very wise. You're very self-aware. Yeah. But here's the thing, honey, that's coming through. Like, it's kind of like when you grieve someone, right? It's like, well, I'm not going to love them too deep, because if I love them too deep, then I'm going to have to go through grief. But for me, on the other side of having loved like so much, like, you know, certain people in my life and my cat, oh my gosh, that was the worst part of my life, because I had PTSD and I was going through a really hard time. I isolated, I pushed everyone away, my fiance, my friends, my grandmother, everybody, my family. And I was just with this cat that saved my life, right? And if I didn't love that cat, like, I wouldn't have grieved so hard. It almost makes me cry, honestly. On the other side, like, I was having a really hard time when he passed away. And I was with Chris, like, I had a boyfriend and everything, but he was he was everything to me, right? And if you've been through PTSD, you know. If you know, you know. It's rough. Dissociation, it's scary. It's scary. As scary as all. How's a nice way to say it? Get out, get out, get up. I'm not good with these expressions, y'all. I grew up in Italian school and English school at the same time, okay? You have to help me with those. I think I'm intelligent. I'm very intelligent, but when it comes to those expressions, I'm like, what is it called again? I would just say, like, you know, scary as hell. But I know this app doesn't like that. So it's scary as all get out. What is it? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? You're new. Hello, Nisi. Welcome in, honey. Veros, hello. Somebody subscribed again. Let me know. So I can put you on the list. I think it's V. Vero. V. Okay. Yeah. So what I was saying, D, at the end of it, I wouldn't trade that love for anything, honestly. And there's the people I loved that I still grieve, right? When they passed away and went to the other side, I still once in a while cry. Years later, like a decade. And the thing is like, I would never trade it still. Like, the grief, what you're afraid of, right? The hurt, it's like, to me, it's like a love note. It's like, it's a sign that you loved. And what's a life without loving, honestly? Like, what is a life without loving? Think about it. I was thinking about that before I got on here. I'm like, you know, what should I exchange? I knew I had to come on. I'm like, I have to exchange something, because we have to have energetic exchange, right? I'm not going to sit here and do psychic medium readings and all this stuff and not get exchange. We have to exchange, right? Even if you're tapping the screen, something. I always do something in exchange. And I was thinking, oh, money. And I was like, oh, it's not even about the money. I could give a fuck about the money. It's the same with our lives. It's not about the money. It's about the love. It's about the love. And I know that sounds corny, but I think you can see I mean it. Like, it really is about the love of what you do, the love of your people. It's about the love. How can I say it any other way? And for you and your gifts, you've got to tune into the essence of what your gift is and focus on that and go deliver it in whatever way that you do. You're asking about your career. That's what's underlying that piece, okay? So D, I'm going to close off your energy soon to read for somebody else. So type in your last minute questions and I will continue to help you. Oh, I got to plug in my phone. But just know that these readings are also on my YouTube, everybody. You can see your reading again as a replay on YouTube, okay? You just go to right there, empoweredaftertrauma.com. Go there. There's going to be a YouTube link there. Just click it. Woo! Y'all, do you ever feel something like on your toe or your leg? And you're like, I live in the woods. So I'm like, is it a spider or something? And it's not. It's nothing. You're like, it was probably a hair or something, or like a cat hair. I don't know. But I always look. Do you guys do that? I look at my feet. I'm like, is there a spider? There's never a spider, like ever. And I do it every time. Not once has there been a spider crawling up my leg, like ever. And I'm still like, do I have OCD? What's wrong with me? Somebody help. Help. I'm just kidding. All right, so D, okay, your last question is any specific messages from guides? Okay, I know JS, right? Oh, that's so hard. Pet loss is devastating. Our first guest tonight also had a dog. I tuned into that right away. See, your questions are very general, D, and it's okay, but just know, like, as a goal achievement coach too, like, I know, and this is why I always make people ask specific questions, but not tonight. Tonight's different, because almost everyone has had general questions today because I didn't say at the beginning, you have to ask a specific question. I knew I was coming in with this general energy because I want to give you guys love too. But the way to achieve your goals is you have to have a specific focus. You have to pick something and go for it. And it's hard because of what you said. Because on the other side, you're like, oh, I might not make it. I might fuck up. I might lose something. I might hurt. I've been there too. I was just talking to my own mentor about this not too long ago, right? And like, what if it doesn't work? What if the blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. We come back to our hearts and our love, and you have to connect back in spiritually, D. That's the strongest message for you. And that is the message from your guides. But I will check one more time. I'm getting music for you. So I asked them, how can she connect back in? Because right away they're like, tell her again. Knock on the screen. Knock, 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 knock. I love you, D. I'm just telling you. It's really important. Yeah, I'm getting music. Can you turn on some music? Can you listen to some beautiful spiritual music? There's so much out there. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I grew up without the internet. Not all the way, but yeah, in my 20s, we were at the bar. We didn't have the internet. It's amazing what you can get. You can get everything. Like, it's incredible. I still find it so fascinating, even though I've had it now for 20 years like everybody, but still, it's freaking incredible. You can find everything. You can find spiritual music. You can find piano music. This is what I'm calling out for D. Piano music, something beautiful for you. Yeah, something that makes you feel God, whatever that word is for you, okay? I want you to tune back in. Will do, thank you. You're so welcome, D. Come around again and keep me posted, okay, honey? I hope this helped you. I know I keep going off about the general questions, but when you give me general, I have to give you general back. But the spiritual one is really strong. And I think I gave you a lot. If you're too overwhelmed to hear or receive, again, just go to YouTube. In the next couple of days, this one will be up. Just remember my weird hair. I don't know how you tell which videos, or write down the date if you want to. I do date all the videos, and you'll see your reading. Okay. I'm saying that because there's lots of readings there. There's every day, almost there's a new video. So you might be like, which one? So just remember, I'm on a yoga ball, y'all, if you hear weird noises. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. So thank you, D, again. Thank you so much. I'm going to close off your energy so I can read for someone else. Okay. JS, you're up. Should I call you JS? What would you like me to call you? J? J? Can I call you J? J. Just J. The letter J, not the word. Sometimes I like to just burn the stuff in between readings. You're welcome, D. Lots of love to you, honey. This is Palo Santo, everybody. Clear the energy up. Sure. Okay. J. He's like, or they're like, sure. I can't see your bubble, just so you know. I can't see anybody's picture. That's why when I say a gender, I don't know what I'm talking about, so don't mind me. I have to remember to say they. What's going on with this hair, y'all? You guys didn't even tell me. I'm mad at every one of you. Look at I don't care. All right, Jay. What would you like tonight, Jay? What are you looking for? How can I support you? How can I guide you? Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Drink some water, everybody, if it's not too late for you. You don't want to be up running to the bathroom in the middle of the night, do you? But I'm still drinking lots. Is there a list, Valeria? All you have to do is see how everybody has vibe beside their name. I'm reading those people. So if you don't have a membership already, which you don't, go right there. It's $4.99 or something like that, US. So it's $7.99, $7. Under $10 Canadian. If you'd like a reading, I'm reading for everybody there tonight. Okay. So everyone just go ahead and join, and we will see. Okay, let's see. I had someone join after Shay too. Jay, I see you. Jasmine, can you pin Jay's comment, please? So I can read it in a second, because I just want to find out who is on the list after Shay. Someone joined. I have Jay, who I'm reading for right now. Then I have Debsies. And then I have Shay, and I have someone with a V. And I don't know who that is. Can you say hello if you're here? So I can put your name there, okay? I'm just waiting for Jasmine's message here. Hold on. Hi, Laura. Welcome in, honey. Veronica. Okay, thank you. I knew it was Vero's. Okay, thank you. Thank you, honey. Okay, so we're doing Jay right now. Oops, where did that comment go? Sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, Jay says, I go for my last chemo tomorrow, and since my diagnosis, I felt disconnected from everything. I'm so sorry, honey, that you're feeling disconnected. Okay, let me tune into your energy. And I want you, hi Tina, welcome in. Hi everybody, welcome in. It's taken a toll mentally and I'm afraid it won't get back to normal because there's a lot left to do. Okay, honey, I feel you. That's a challenging situation for sure. Let me tune into your energy and see what's going on. And by the way, if it doesn't get back to normal, this is the strongest thing I can tell you. It's not a bad thing. Okay, you have a new normal now. It doesn't mean you have to settle and say it's going to be worse, this new reality. But I know that for sure this situation is going to evolve you as a human, right? So you're actually going to be a lot stronger on the other side of this. You already are right now. So it's going to be stronger. Sorry, y'all, my foot's itchy and I keep scratching it against the table thing. Don't mind me. I have dry feet because I went swimming. I go swimming a lot in the chlorine and it's so dry. I use a lot of Vaseline and stuff, but it's still so dry. Anyway, sorry. Jay's like, I don't want to hear about your stupid dry feet. I don't blame you. Okay, I can't help it though. They're so itchy. Just the one just started itching. Do you have an itchy foot? Am I feeling you? Sometimes that happens. It's like, damn, my left foot is so itchy. Okay, let me tune in. First of all, I want to celebrate with you and congratulate you on getting this far because it hasn't been easy. And you might actually be because one of the side effects is numb feet and pins and needles. Okay, honey. Yeah, because I haven't been itching all night. That does happen. Do I have permission to access your guides, Jay? Is it okay if I access your guides on the other side, the people, the energies that are guiding you on the other side? What is going on with this? Yes, okay. Oh, you have a big team over there. I like meeting your guides, everyone's guides, and yours is a big one. They're all there. They've got all the... There's a lot of guides that come in for certain purposes, and you have quite a lot, like over 400 for this part of your journey. So I want you to know you have a lot of energy on the other side for you, like a lot, which is beautiful. I was like, hello. So your question, I was trying to think what to ask them. What, like, is there a message? How to connect you back in? Where's the message? This hospital that you're going to is good for you. Like, it feels like good energy, they're telling me. You're on the right track. I can feel the gap where your dog was, which is so sad. They're telling me we need to fill that back up. So first of all, your dog has not left. Energy never dies. So why I tell you that is I wonder if you might be able to just tune in, because people don't actually need psychic mediums like myself. We don't need them. We all can connect to the energies. But, I'm happy to be that for people while they're learning. But I wonder if you might start to practice feeling, seeing signs, letting the love back in that you had with the dog. Does that make sense with your dog? Feels weird saying the dog. It's like not a thing at all. I feel like there was a lot more makeup on that side. Yes, he was my whole heart. He was blind, but the heart of an angel. Oh, I'm so sorry about your loss, honey. But he's not gone. That's the thing. In body, yes, but he's not gone. Let me see. Like, I'm getting that it was his time. It was like the perfect journey that you two were on, and his passing is like the opening for you to go into for your next part of this journey. So it's perfectly orchestrated, exactly how it was supposed to be. And it doesn't feel like that. I know. I wailed so much. I didn't even care. I was in public outside the vet. I was just like, I was a mess. I couldn't handle it, like, for months. Like, still, it's been a long time. It's been like 8 years. It's rough. Okay, you guys are allowed to put comments in the chat, but we don't need like 10 comments in a row. You will get blocked. You will get deleted if you keep putting all those comments in a row. I can see you. So Seema, please stop. Thank you. Otherwise you will get muted and then blocked. I do have a mod here. She won't tolerate that. Hi, Big Mama. How are you, honey? So how does it feel when I talk about this, honey? Are you ready or not, Jay, to start? It doesn't mean, like, I'm not saying go get another dog or go let someone else in, but can we soften and open some to let the love in? Because it never actually went anywhere. What happens is we get in pain and we close and we're like, I'm not letting that in anymore. I'm not feeling. It's protection. That's normal. Protection. And you might need to stay in protection for a little while because you're going through a lot, and that's okay. But I'm wondering if you might go like this. Look, my hands are like this. If you might just go like this. Look. A little bit of love can get in there because it's still here. That's the thing. And the faster you access this energy, the faster all of your healing, everything will go, because we're meant to stay connected to love and we're meant to live in that love. We're not meant to be like this and separate. We're meant to open. And it's so counterintuitive to open even more when we're hurting, but what we need to trust, we need to connect to love. That's what we're meant for. That's what the dog was there to show you. That's what he was there to show you is, hey, don't isolate like Gina did, because that was the darkest night of the soul I've ever been through. I had lots of people in my life. I had a cat, and the only one I let in was the cat, and that's okay. Life is hard. This earth is freaking hard sometimes. But I've learned, hey, that's the hard way. And now part of my purpose is to share with you. You have your little cat and she's getting all your love. I would love another dog, but it wouldn't be until you're done treatment. Okay, yeah, let it in then. So does the cat give you love too? Or is it just a one-way street? Cats are so funny, right? Cats are like, that's how they are, like. I love them. I'm a cat person. I love dogs too, but I'm a cat person, 100%. We have 3. I love my babies. But they're like, you gotta earn my affection, boy, girl, whatever, Jen. She's so loving and chatty. Oh, I love that. Yay. Okay. So you haven't closed completely. That's good. But still, the message is very strong for you. How do you get a reading, Samantha? You just subscribe. Everybody, if you want a reading, I'm reading for everybody who has the vibe beside their name. And all they did was subscribe. It's like under $10 to subscribe. It's under $5 US, I think. It is. It's under $5. So yeah, so the message is for you to open, because that's what's going to let it in. Because there's some things we can't control, my love. What's going on with our bodies at times? Like sometimes it's the car. I always say to my clients and my students, like, and my people I read for, like, there's a hill, right? And if we've had a problem long enough in our bodies, we don't even know, right? Sometimes we diagnose too late or whatever. The car's down here, down the hill. We can't stop it. All we have to do is just let it go. We have to surrender. But if it's up here, we might be able to like push it back up quick. Usually we can. But down here, it's like, the momentum's hot. So we can't control a lot of things. And we can't control Mother Nature. We can't control a lot of things, right? Thank you, Samantha and Anne-Marie. You guys are on the list now. Thank you. So the thing is like, what are we going to do about that? We gotta let more in, like stretch our capacity to love, to connect back, and to make your dog proud. I'm going to say it like that because your dog has huge energy on the other side. I can feel it. I could feel it right away. As soon as I connected to your guides, I was like, the dog. And it's so beautiful. And your dog doesn't want to see you suffer. Your dog wants to, your dog, he doesn't want that for you. He wants you to feel even more than what he gave to you. He's like, I was just a dog. Like, I want to give them so much, like so much more. There's so much more to let in. And I'm not saying, and we already know how much that is, right? A dog or a cat, we already get it, but imagine how much more you can let in. So as you can see, even as I'm talking about it, my frequency is like, whoa. And that's how we protect ourselves energetically and give us the best chance against those things we can't control. It gives us the best chance to thrive regardless. Like our biggest capacity, our fullest potential, that is how we do it. So that's why I can't tell you enough. I'm like a freaking out angel over here going, more, let more love in. And it might be another dog. It might be just every step of your moment and every day now. Just open your energy. Feel the other side. That's what I kept telling you. Feel it. Practice feeling it. Make a conscious practice. Set your alarm if you have to. I want you to feel that, to open your capacity to receive more love, because there's so much waiting. You haven't had the best day of your life yet. You haven't met the greatest relationship in your life yet. Thank you, Shaya. You haven't had the biggest laugh of your life yet. You haven't. So we got to open to let that in. It's here. It's available. It's us who's like, going through our human stuff. So that's what's there for you, my love. And Marie, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, honey. It's so nice to meet you and see you. So he doesn't hate me. No, he doesn't hate you at all. No. When your dog went over to the other side, he let go of everything. He just let go of everything. All the heaviness drops and his energy is just like bursting over there, rooting for you, wanting more, beaming love, wanting to connect with you. And that's what you've got to do, my love. You've got to connect back in there, okay? Absolutely not. Please let that go. Grieve it. Let it go. Shake it off your body. Whatever you got to do. I don't know how good you feel in your body to do physical things, but let it go, okay? Yes, Monica. I'm not sure when I'll do them again, but I will be live again for sure. If you click the link in my bio, you will see the my live stream schedule. I have a strong schedule there for you, so you can go see it. But basically, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6:30 to 8:30. So it may not be a subscriber live. I do those randomly. Right now, I might set a schedule, but yeah, I do it when I'm called. Thank you, Katrina. Katrina says you have angels all around your aura. Thank you, honey. Jay, you can ask one more question quickly, as long as it's in the same kind of area, okay? So we're not going to jump into money or love right now. It's got to be in the same kind of wellness sort of area, okay? But yes, if it's a detailed question like here, otherwise I would be here all night. And I do have a list. I have 6 more people on the list. So, but thank you. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so look for you. Thank you. Good night, Monica. Make sure you give me a follow before you go. And I will see you. Otherwise, you won't find me. It's hard to find you. My butt's so itchy. I wonder if it's gonna go away when I'm done reading Jay. That'll be how we know if it's him, if it's them or not. Hello, Genuine. Welcome in. Okay, awesome. Okay. When the physical challenges get better, will the mental side be easier to open? That's a great question, my love. How do I explain this? The mental side will make it easier. Okay. The mental side will make it easier. But it depends where you're identified. Right now, you're identified with the physical. It's hard not to be. You've got a lot going on with the physical body. So your main focus is there. Your energy and your main focus is there, right? You're kind of identified like, this is me. That's why I feel this experience is expanding you and evolving you, because a lot of humans live like that. And by the way, my energy, astrology, and human design type is meant, like, I was literally designed to help people like you. And Chris, who I've been living with for 10 years, he's like that too. And my mom, like a lot of people in my life, are really identified with their physical, right? It feels like it's everything. And I'm over here, it's not, right? So we're a perfect match is what I'm saying, all of us. It's like we fit together. It's like, oh, we need each other, right? Because me going to work every day to a physical job, I tried. I'm just not made for that, right? I make money in different ways. And it doesn't really matter how you make money, but I'm saying I'm not built like that. My aura type is not built like that. And we're made for different purposes, right? So your expansion right now is more over to my side, if that makes sense, my way. And sometimes I go over to your way, right? And I'm like, there's a sweet spot there that we need, because we can't live with disconnected from our physical bodies or disconnected from our spiritual self. But that's how we help each other, right? Because over here in the spiritual, girl, if I didn't live in the forest, if I didn't have Chris, I would just be all in la la la, I'd be probably living on my roof. I'm just kidding, but energetically, like I need anchors, So does that make sense? I flipped it around for you to help you see where your expansion is right now, where your expansion is going into. And so that's where I kept talking about. And what I'm talking about specifically is what I've been telling you the whole time, is the love, the energy, feeling it. Here, I'm going to say it like this as I close off your reading. It's what happens when you close your eyes. It's what happens when you close your eyes. That's a perfect way to explain it for you. Okay. Hi, Samantha. I got you, Samantha. We just have to wait your turn, honey, because I've got 6 people on the list, but I'll write that beside your name, okay? So just hang around. It's not about being patient. It's about closing your eyes and doing the work like that, if that makes sense. Closing your eyes and tuning into the love that I'm talking about. Start playing with energy. I know it's really new for you. But start playing with it more. Close your eyes, feel your power. Start to have a relationship with you, the other side, and meaning whatever you believe, created all life on this planet. It's called different things for different people. I respect everybody's point of view. But you want to tune into that. You want to start playing there, because we're physical and we're ethereal beings at the same time. Does that make sense? We have different aspects to our being. Like I always say, we're both dead and alive at the same time, right? So it's like the dead part of you is like the spiritual self, the part that never dies. Because when our bodies are going through a lot, or our body, like your dog, isn't here anymore, then we're still that essence, and it never dies. It's like a pilot light that never goes out, ever. It never goes out. That's the part I want you to relate to. That's what this experience is for, my love. Does that make sense? For you to connect back into that and strengthen there. Totally. I would love to reach another level of spiritual. Yes. Yes. Jay says, thanks, you're amazing. Yes. And yes, it involves patience, but at the same time, don't be patient. Get fucking loud with that part of yourself. Connect. Get passionate. Feel alive from there. Because, we could be in a cage and still be happy and alive, right? That's where the stuff, when you close your eyes, that's when that stuff comes in. Does that make sense? And I know it's really challenging because we're humans in bodies and these things can hurt sometimes and go through a lot. But there's so much more too. Okay. And I'm so honored. I want to thank you so much for bringing your situation and your question. I'm sending you so much love and all the healing vibes. And I invite you to please come back and keep us posted. Okay, my love? I'm sending you so much love. You've got this, and it's a beautiful opening for you. And your dog is with you. You will. Okay. Thank you so much, Jay. Nice to see you, honey. Thank you for the question again. All right, my loves. So, hi, Mariah. How are you, honey? All right. Let's see. So we're going to read for Debs now. Debs, if you would type in your question, I'm ready to go. Hello, everybody. Brat's Queen in the house. Okay, thank you. She says permission to connect with my guides. Ooh, you're talking my language, girl. I've been a business coach for 15 years, helping women blow up their businesses. Let's go, Brats. Thank you. Okay, so Deb says, permission to connect with my guides. How to release business blocks with invoicing, expanding online. Yes. So let me be clear. I need to make sure I'm clear before I start tuning in deeply. So you have trouble. Are you trying to raise your prices, or you just don't like asking for the money? Thank you, Brad, so much. Thank you for the gifts, honey. You don't like asking for the invoices that are due, or you just don't like giving the invoices, or the prices aren't right. And I understand the expanding online, girl. That's my jam. You came to the right place. BC girl, hello, I see you. I always see that because I'm in BC. These are, Mariah, these are, all you have to do is subscribe. I'm reading for everybody who has a vibe label beside their name tonight. So it's like under $10 Canadian right there. I think it's $5 American, something like that. But it's under $10 for sure. $5 US, sorry, and under 10 Canadian. Just go check. Right there, the little star right down there at the bottom. It says subscribe. Check it out. So everybody who has a vibe beside their name, those are the people I'm reading for tonight. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 more people on the list. So I'm moving along here. Let's see. And if I don't get to you tonight, I will read you another time for sure. Putting it off. Okay. Let me check what's underneath that, honey. Putting off your invoicing. Okay. So I need to just be clear what's going on. I can read the energy, but like, so you're putting off doing the work of invoicing, of creating the invoice. I need to be very clear which stage you're not doing. Okay. So Brats, I just explained to everyone, you have to have the vibe name beside your name, the vibe label, in order for me to read you tonight. So I'm happy to read you. You just have to hit the subscribe button right there. Okay. Am I heading the right place, guys? I'm not. I'm looking on my iPad. My phone I am, but it's over here. I'll go like this. Squirrel, you squirrel. To direct bill insurance companies. Okay, I got you. Okay. Jasmine, could you pin her comment, please? I want to see. It is your business, right? I'm getting that. Okay. Direct bill insurance companies. Okay. Okay. It's more than just a squirrel, I'll tell you that much. But it's not anything we can't clear up, okay? It's a subconscious block is what it is. Do you know what that is, Debsies? I'm just going to ask you that as I tune in because I want to make sure you understand what that means. I'm getting that it's some of these people. I'm getting something, it's some of these people. That's what I'm getting. So I checked everything here. Hold on. Jasmine, can you approve her comment? I'm seeing it pop up. There we go. Yeah, there it is. My business, intuitive healer, psychic medium. Okay, so you're a psychic medium. and a registered massage therapist, and you're billing insurance companies. Oh, for your services. Okay, I get it now. Billing them for the massage services. Okay, I get it. I had to piece that all. I was thinking like car insurance, home insurance. Okay. So what did I ask you? Where was I? Oh, it's the people, because I was checking everything out. It's the people. Something to do with the people. I don't know if it's the company or the people that you're billing. It's something like that I was checking. I'm getting a huge yes for that. Like a huge yes. It's something with the people. There's a kink there that needs to be worked out, something that needs to just be ironed out. It's not huge, but there's something there. I know a lot of providers don't like doing that billing stuff. So you're not alone. I know a lot of therapists that have been my clients who don't like that. They hate that. Elizabeth, thank you. It's like a real hassle, isn't it? It's almost to the level of dealing, Debs, it's almost to the level of dealing with like a collection agency company. Thank you, Elizabeth. I love those. Thanks for joining the team, my love. It's almost like that. Like it's like this weird energy that people don't like. I know they're not as bad as some of the bill collectors, but thank you. Guys, we completed the first stage. Yes, awesome, guys. Thank you so much. 34th member on the team. Thank you so much, my loves. Computer freezes, password stop. Okay, we got something going on here, Debs. Okay. It's not activity from the other side in this case. It's a subconscious block with the company. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Hello, everybody. Hi, Elizabeth. In other words, your subconscious is protecting you by creating this stuff. Does that make sense? I think you understand. Meow, meow, cat in the hat. Hello, honey. I love your name. I always laugh every time I see you. Oh, I got some gunk here. Y'all, I was eating before I got rushed back on here. Sorry. I had a crumb. You guys didn't tell me. I'm mad at everyone. You didn't tell me. Rude. Oh, we got a cat coming, I think. Speaking of cats. You just said meow, and then my cat just jumped off them. I could hear, you hear their beautiful paws jump. I just heard them. I'm like, somebody called me out there. Meow. Let's see, I'll show you if they walk by. They're so cute. They don't like coming in here because this is like a storage room for the longest time. It used to be my office, and then it became there. Oh no, that was my shirt. Y'all, because one of my cats is black, so I thought it was her. This little ruffle. Anyway, so I'm turning this back into my office, and I'm creating like a live stream room again. But they're like, "Why are you in there?" Otherwise, they're always around me. Hi, Mila. What are you checking, honey? You want to see how it works? Your dog is acting funny. Debs, what are you saying, honey? Debs, how do you feel about the subconscious block? Oh, there you are. You're typing. Sorry, I'm like, Debs. I just don't want your energy to go away, as you know. Okay, so everyone, the subscription button is down here to get a vibe beside your name. That's who I'm reading. Everyone who has a vibe beside their name. It's like under $10, and you purchase it and it's good for a whole month, okay? But that's who I'm reading tonight. No, it's not just anything. You have to be a subscriber tonight. I've already done my free readings tonight, so that's what we're doing now. Oh, okay. That you weren't good enough. Okay, you just got over that. Okay, so it's a different one. Agree about block. Yeah, I could feel that wasn't it, because usually that is it with people. Like, usually that's the big one. I closed all shops and kept only one. Personal housing has been insane. 10 moves. Oh, wow. Okay. Partly it's because of the market and everything we've gone through. Like if you're in Canada especially, right? But the economy, it's been a lot for a lot of people. So I'm so sorry about that you're going through that and that you have gone. That's a lot. But you're also very strong, Debs. That's for sure. I was going to say that's for darn tootin'. Does anybody know that? Well, that's for darn tootin'. What a stupid expression. I make myself laugh. Okay. I definitely checked that at the beginning, whether you were good enough. It was like, definitely not that. You're good with receiving. You're good with that. So once again, we go back to what is it about the company? Because that's what I'm getting. Remember I said that? Thank you, Shay. Let's go back. I'm getting cold again. Let's go back to the company. There's something about the company. It's something on the other end. Look at this big gap in my head. Hang on, y'all. I got to stand up. My massage, see, there's a massage therapist right here. And I'm getting older and I'm getting stiff, more stiff. And my massage therapist told me that I have to get up every 20 minutes and move around. So I better do it since I'm reading for a massage therapist. Sheesh. I'm supposed to get up and move to get... Lotion is the motion. That's what they told me. The lotion in your joints. Ugh. Instead of just sitting around, which I do a lot. Don't look at me. I'm trying to fix my hair. Okay. All right. So what do you think about that? The receiving end? Because that's what I said like 5 minutes ago or so. Don't look at all the cat hair on my shirt. I need to clean it. Let's see. How many free readings do you offer in a night? Well, I go live like 5 to 6 times a week, 2 hours every single day. 2 hours every single time or more. Sometimes I go 4. You can go on my YouTube and check if you want to count them all. How many free readings I've given? Hundreds. Hundreds. Okay. Let's see. I'm just hot now. Was that good enough for you? I couldn't help it. I'm so sassy. They're like, how many free readings are you giving? Are you doing enough? I'm just kidding. It's funny because when you're a spiritual person who does readings or psychic readings or anything like that, people think you should do it for free. It's like, would you work for free? We don't have to. I do though, because there's lots of reasons that I do. I'm not going to get into that. I just want to finish reading for Debs so I can keep going down the list. Debs, what's your last question for me, honey? Because I've asked you this a few times. I think you're so blocked you're not even answering my question. Or you're typing, or TikTok is filtering. Samantha, I'm so sorry, honey. Samantha has to hit the hay. Okay, Samantha, I'm going to circle you, honey. And I'm going to keep your name here. And just send me a message, okay? In case we miss each other. And I will make sure you get something, okay? Lots of love. Yeah, Elizabeth, it's called community service, but I get really upset when I hear that everyone expects all psychic readers out there and card readers to do things for free. Like, they need to make money. They need to make a living, right? So how much volunteer work are you doing, for example? How much time of your life, what percentage do you give to your community for free? I want to know that. Because, there's reasonable and then there's unreasonable. And a lot of the world, as I said, expects psychics and psychic mediums and people who are intuitive to do it for free. Like they're supposed to be spiritual people who don't need to eat or don't have material needs or wants. And it's ridiculous. It's an actual real thing. Just like starving artists. Whatever. Okay. You can get lost then. Block and delete. Bye. And bye. Block, delete. That easy. Goodbye. Rude. Okay. Some people are just miserable. Block, delete. It's that simple. Block, delete. Bye-bye. That should take care of you. Okay. Okay, Samantha, sounds good. Oh, I'm sorry, Debs. Debs is saying TikTok is doing its funky. My mod is messaging me. I'm just trying to respond to her. I know what she's saying. Okay. I'm just responding. Hold on. Try to type with one hand. Okay. Just pressing buttons. All right. I am seeing TikTok do its funky thing. Okay. I'm going to have to start timing my lives, y'all. Hi, Shanti. How are you, honey? Because, oh, sorry, I'm on a yoga ball. Because people do wait. So I have to start timing them so they know how long to wait, especially for paid readings. So I will do that in the future. Debs, I think maybe I'll start doing that tonight. Because I know it's late over on the East Coast and you guys are like, I need my readings. Okay, so Debs, you're saying TikToks is doing, yes, that's the hard thing. You don't know who your friends are for you or for your gifts. Yeah, exactly. I've been in this industry for 15 years, over 15 years, and I'm just fed up with that. So I think it's ridiculous that they think, she's like, it's called community service. It's like, girl, what are you doing for community service? And I do agree that we all need to contribute, but I don't think it's fair to say that people should not be paid for what they do. I think that's stupid. And it's just a remnant of the olden days when they didn't pay. Okay, Deb, so we got to move on with the reading, my love, because we've been taking a while and people are waiting. So tell me, I told you. I already told you. You lost the last two responses. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah. So the thing is like, I keep telling you that it is the recipient that your issue is with, and I'm trying to dig deeper, but we have run out of time for this reading. Yeah, it's definitely something with them. That's all I can tell you. They may be a little too muggle or low vibe for you. It might be. So in that case, it's going to mean like protection of your energy, raising your own frequency, and getting it done like with power when you go, like doing something or some kind of ritual before. And by the way, everyone who's watching, ritual doesn't mean witchy or dark energy. A ritual is just something you do every time. It's like a habit. So some kind of habit that you do. Thank you, Debs. Yeah, sorry to rush you off, honey, but I just realized I'm like, oh, I got quite a list and people are going to sleep, so I feel bad. All right, but lots of love, so much love, and all the best with that. That's where you go to look and to unearth it, okay, honey? Once you do that, you're going to be golden, and it's not big. It's like, I'd say maybe 40%, like, 4 out of 10 in a big way, meaning like in terms of how big of a block it is for you. That's what I mean. So it's not huge, but you are paying a lot of attention to it, which I don't blame you. I do that too. I'm like, why aren't I doing that? What's going on? But we can add to it. We can make it bigger that way. And it's not that huge of a deal. You've got this, like you're going to handle this. No problem. Okay. Mwah! Lots of love to you, sister. Okay. And keep doing the great work you're doing in the world. Okay. All right, my love. So Shay, are you ready? Shay, do you have a question, honey? Are you ready, Shay? Let's go. Let's go. Shay, okay, what's your question tonight, honey? So I'm going to read the list. Shay, Veros, so Veronica. So Shay, Veronica, and then Anne-Marie. That's who we've got tonight. I should probably close it there because I don't know how long we're going to be here tonight. Okay. Bernadette, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm sending you love. If you'd like a reading, you're going to have to come back. But I do have crisis line numbers in my bio if anybody needs them as well. Right now I'm focusing on Shay's question. Will I ever have a love that actually won't leave? Okay, I got you, Shay. Good question. And the big answer is yes. And are you ready for this? coming through strong for you. When you don't need them to stay. Isn't that weird? Even I'm like totally channeling that. It's just like coming out of my mouth. I have to say it. What's given to me. When you don't need them to stay. You want them to stay, yes. It's like, oh, you know, I've been living with Chris for 10 years. It's like, I want him to stay. It's fun. It's fun. It's comfortable. We're in our, you know. But need is a different thing. How does that sit with you, honey? Does this make sense? I do, Debs. Yeah, in the link of my bio, I do private readings. I do like 15-minute readings. I do 30 minutes, and I do lots of business coaching. So if you check the link in my bio, private one-to-one coaching, you can check that out if you want. In terms of workshops, there's another tab there. It's courses and meditations and downloads. But yeah, I've been doing in-person workshops for over 15 years. I do all kinds of things, online workshops, all kinds of things. So check it out. Thank you for asking, my love. And yes, please reach out to me. I also have an email address in the link in the bio, y'all, if you have questions. Thank you, Ripa. If you have questions, you could just ask me. I'm not a high pressure salesperson. I'm not going to be like, are you going to buy it? We're running out of time. Like, I never do that. I'm like, girl, this is what it is. This is how much it is. But all my prices are out there. Most of my things are out there. I'm just getting busy at this time of year, though, for real. I'm not just saying that. It's my busy time. And I'm a goal achievement coach. Everybody's talking about goals for the New Year's. This is the time of year that we are busy. But I do have spaces available. I have a few spaces. Is the need subconscious? Okay, great question. Well, here's the thing. Before I go into that, I want to say that we're not making the need bad. Okay, like we all need to have a plug. We all need to I keep using the plug analogy. What is it with tonight? We all need to have like an anchor in the world, right? Whether it's family, whether it's a boyfriend, whether it's friends, like somewhere where we go to plug in socially, right? And it's our connected place, and it's like an anchor, a tether. It's a plug in the wall, right? It's plugging the plug into the wall in the outlet in the wall. We all need that, but and I say need like that's part of our health, right? But when it comes, like people talk about codependency. Codependency is not a bad thing on its own. It means we need each other to live, right? But people like to use the word interdependent instead, where it's like, I'm full and I'm whole, and I technically don't need you because I'm whole by myself, but we have fun together when we're together. But technically, if something, if our relationship, something happened to it, then I could go over here because I'm still whole and I'm still creating a new connection to everybody else. What codependents do and what I used to do was I wasn't okay if they weren't there. I wasn't okay, right? That's where the issue is. I'm not okay. I'm not sovereign. I'm not resourceful. I'm not okay. And when I mean not okay, we're not okay, right? It's not like, oh, I'm sad because they're gone. It's like, I'm not okay. Like my mental health, all of it. Does that make sense, honey? And I'm happy to go deeper with you. I love that, Ripa. I've been told many times to learn to let go. What you let go comes to you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like I was at that place with Trevor, but he is choosing to leave. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But see, if you were at that place, then would you be asking this question, right? Oh no, I'm starting to pick my chin again. Y'all, I'm not going to say it. I have a little hair growing here because I'm going into perimenopause, and you start getting hairs apparently in your 40s. I'm like, what the heck? And on the last live stream tonight, I couldn't stop plucking it. And then I just felt it again. I'm like, oh no, now I'm going to start playing with it again. Stop, don't look at me. I feel like I was at that place. Okay, I already read that one. Yeah. Does this make sense, honey? Tell me where your question is, because I can feel there's a confusion here, and I want to help you. Awesome, I will connect. I love your energy. Yes, Debs, I'd love to connect with you, honey. I can feel your vibe, girl. Oh, wait, until 51, there will be more. What? Oh, wait, that's... oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you're saying about the hairs. I thought you were Shay for a second. I got confused. I'm like, oh, okay, Debs. More? No. It's so funny. I can't stop. I feel like I was, oh yeah, okay, I already read that. I've read your comment so many times, Shay. Shay, do you have another response, honey? I don't know if TikTok's filtering your replies. It happens sometimes. Veronica, you're up next, honey, just so you know. And then we've got Anne-Marie, if she's still here. I was just questioning if there was someone who would stick it out. And the answer was a huge yes. Absolutely. And the same message just came to my head again when I said that. Your guides are telling me loud and clear when you don't need them to. And I know it's annoying, but this is your thing to chew on. Does that make sense? I'm sending you so much love, Shay. It's freaking annoying sometimes when we're going through a growth period. But you're going to see this as part of your story one day. You're going to be like, I'm such a badass. Trust me. You will. Every time I say trust me, I think, oh, people always say when someone says trust me, you can't trust them. I hate that so much. It's like, I've been through a lot and I'm a teacher. Like, we can trust some things and some people. So yes, there will. There is someone who's going to stick it out, my love. Absolutely. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Shay, do you have anything else to say, honey, about that? Thank you for the follows. Thank you, my loves. Aloha. Hello. I miss Hawaii so much. It's so beautiful there. I've been there. So pretty. I live in the beautiful woods and mountains of BC. I can't complain. But Hawaii's sweet. Shay, did you fall asleep on me, honey? Or is it TikTok again? I do need to start to close off the reading, my love. So let me know if you have any more last minute questions. Yes. What a beautiful name. Asharia. Asharia. Daphne's in Canada. Hello, honey. Hello. Do my guides have things I should keep watch for? Okay, great. Last question. Do my guides It's the tether that I was talking about. Oh, okay, and recognizing when the need is gone, I mean. Okay, I got you, honey. But it's the tether I'm talking about. So how can I explain this? It's a tough one, I know. It's like this, like when we need something, it's okay to have needs, right? But in a relationship with somebody, when we need them, it's like a child-parent connection. And bear with me, I'm not saying that that's what you are or anything like that. But it's more like a parent-child dynamic as opposed to like peer-peer and like, you know, I'm coming to you whole and you're whole and we're just going to have fun together. You add to my life, I add to yours. But when there's a need, it's more like, hey, like when you're not here, it's I'm not okay. Does that make sense? That's the part. That's the part. It's like your guides are saying, let's work on the okay part and make it you're amazing. You're amazing now. But I understand it's hard because you're like, well, I want to tether somewhere. Like I need to connect into somewhere. And you can do that, but you can do that with community. You can do that with friends. And that's actually your protection and your way to increase your frequency, because when you're in more than okay vibes, right? Then even Trevor's going to be like, girl, he's going to be looking like we can't take our eyes off people like that. Does that make sense? So he might even come back, or the next person will come in who's at that vibe and who won't leave because of that. Does that make sense? It's kind of like there's this expression, and I'm not saying you're desperate or anything. It's just all of us. I'm talking about humans. But it's desperate people make poor shoppers, because we'll just buy everything because we're starving, right? And so you need to give a lot to you first. You need to pour into you, if that makes sense. Pour nourishment. Okay, that makes sense. He won't be, LOL. He's moving away. I'm so sorry, honey. Yeah. Yeah. You never know, though. But I'm just saying it's an energetic principle. Even from far away, they can feel your vibe. But don't you agree with me that people are like, when you're more than okay, people are like, wow, right? As opposed to if you're like, it's like someone walking down the street felt full and fulfilled versus someone who's like, oh, please, will you look at me? Like, I'm not sure if I look okay. It's different. And I'm not saying you do that. The point is energetically. I'm not saying you do that exact thing. Does that make sense? I just heard someone at my gate. Hold on. I think Chris is home. Okay, Shay, I'm getting ready to read for you, honey. So just type your question. Let me see if Chris is home. I did this in last reading and I was like, I heard something at the gate and then it showed nothing, but I was just a little bit too late. It was an Amazon driver. Boom, 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 boom. Every time, da-na-da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. We'll be counting stars. Without you. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Dee-na-na-na. Okay, Veronica, I see you, honey. Shay, no, you hear what you're saying. Okay, Shay. Lots of love, honey. I've been there. This is nothing about shame or anything. It's about filling up yourself right now. This is not a bad thing, what's happening. It's actually an opportunity for you to get... Veronica, you're so cute. My foot stopped itching. It stopped completely. So it was that. You're so cute. Give me a second. I'm going to read your messages. I just want to respond to Shay. So it's not about like, there's nothing, I was like that. It's nothing wrong with us. It's just like, it's like becoming your own parent. It's like being your strong source. It's like connected to your connection to the energy that created all life on the planet and getting so potent and powerful in that and letting that nourish you. Every time you feel empty, going to that, right? It's so easy to run to another person. I used to do it to Chris. I've been living with him for 10 years. That's how we started out. I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know, right? How do we know? We don't know what the fuck we're doing. And he kind of liked it at some level, right? It's like, I could take care of her. And our dynamic has switched. It's shifted and it works now too, right? And I feel better. That's the point. I'm not always like, I don't know. I'm trying to think what my thing was with him, but I was scared low-key, like that he was going to leave or something. I was scared low-key, right? Because I felt I wouldn't be okay. And that's the bottom line. So lots of love to you, Shay. Okay, honey? Lots of love. If you have more questions, you can reach out. I do private readings, everybody. Or you can come back and get another reading. I come here a lot. And so does my foot. I was going to say so does my foot because I saw Veronica's. But I was going to say I have a link in the bio for my live stream schedule. Okay, my loves? I'm starting to get tired, y'all. But we got 2 more readings and I'm good for those. Okay. Thank you, Shay. Lots of love to you. And thank you for your question. Veronica, let's go. You're so cute. Does your foot still itch? It does not. It's amazing, right? I got to trust myself more because I do psychic medium readings all the time. Behind the scenes, and I have almost my whole life, but lately I just started bringing them online and it's like different. I don't really trust myself when that happens, but behind the scenes I do. I'm like, if my throat starts acting weird when I'm doing a reading, I'm like, oh, what's going on with their throat? I'm confident. So I'm learning. It's teaching me, which is good. It's teaching me to own it and be confident online too. Okay. And I'm only talking about psychic medium readings. That's when I connect to the other side. I'm still just getting my legs, as they say, my sea legs, when I'm doing that online. But everything else, I'm totally good. Been doing it for a very long time. Okay. Veronica, permission to connect to my guides. Thank you. I want to know if I'm on the right path. Okay. My whole world was flipped about a year ago. Okay, honey. And does your foot still... Why am I still giggling at your foot? That's so cute. I don't know. It's just so cute the way you asked it. Okay. Am I on the right path? Okay, so a year ago... Gotta cover up the other names because I... Okay. Baby. My kitty's moving around. Sometimes they don't know where I am because they're not used to me being in here. Veronica, let me turn this light down just a little bit. Hold on. It's bright. Okay. My stomach just growled. Did you hear that? Shh. Okay. Just checking to see if my cat was coming. Okay. I'm getting yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's a soft yes, but it's a yes. It's soft yes because there's been a lot of upheaval and shifting. So, yeah, so it may not feel like that, but it is a yes, if that makes sense. Hey, Foxy Fly. Foxy Fly girl. Keep asking me questions, honey. What area is bugging you the most? For these readings, it's like we focus on one area. So is it money, career? Is it relationships, any kind of relationship? Or is it well-being? Which one is that for you? Hi, Lighthearted. And, okay. Family, my kids, okay. And Anna Marie, can I just check if you're still here, honey? I just want to make sure you're still here. My kids, okay. You're a strong mama. You're a great mama. I can feel that. I got that right away. You're doing a great job with them. You're leading them really, really powerfully and strongly. And I think that's what might feel weird to you, but you're on the right path with that for sure. Yeah. I know whenever I say this, you're here. Awesome, Anna. I know whenever I say stuff like this, I'm like, they don't know me. So sometimes you might think like, oh, she's just being nice. I'm not. I'm not saying I'm not nice. I'm very kind. I'm kind-hearted, very kind-hearted person, but I'm a coach and I've been a coach for 15 plus years, right? So I will tell you directly what's going on. Like, I'm not just going to sit here and be like, you're a great mom. You're doing great. Like, I really mean that. Okay. You remain strong. Yes, honey. You got a tear. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you were. And if you're a trauma survivor, then, yeah, you've been through a lot. And we forget sometimes to, we forget to remember how strong we are, if that makes sense. It sounds so weird the way I said it, but we forget how strong we are. We forget how far we've come. Like I'm now in the habit whenever I'm facing something unknown, right? Like let's say I'm hiring a new mentor, or I'm starting a new part of my business, like adding some new things to my business. Then sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't know. And then I'm like, Gina, remember what you've been through. This is nothing. This is a piece of cake. And it's like, oh. And I don't know a lot of trauma survivors that do that naturally, right? We have to train ourselves to do that. So that's what it is with you. You are, yes. I'm always questioning, why me? Yes. Why me? What do you mean, why me? Like, why me? Why am I strong? Is that what you're questioning? Or why me? Why am I going through this? Let me know, honey, because that's important. I don't feel like that I saw that by accident. You have to say, when you say yes to a psychic strong, okay, why am I so strong? Okay. I was going to say, when you say yes to a psychic, you have to say what you're saying yes to, because we're speaking it. I get it now, don't worry. But in the future, just know, like, as we're talking, excuse me, because sorry, y'all. My phone just asked me if I wanted to resume syncing my iCloud, and it just stopped everything. Sorry about that. But what I was saying is, like, if you, what was I saying? I've been on live for like 4 hours now, y'all. I think my brain's starting to turn to mush soon. Something about forgetting to remind ourselves that we're strong. Oh, I was telling you why you have to say yes. Like, yes, this makes sense. No, this doesn't make sense. Like, that kind of thing. You have to say it like that. And you have to say what the thing is that makes sense when you're replying to a psychic, because we're in channel mode. I know my memory goes offline. I'm great in person. Like, I have great long and short-term memory in person. But when I'm in channel mode, I can't remember what I asked you 10 minutes ago or 2 minutes ago. And I just keep talking in this light speed mode. And then I'm like, what is she saying yes to? Does that make sense? TikTok saying, set a new goal, set a new goal. Yeah, no worries. So how can I guide you, honey? What would you like guidance in? And by the way, when you ask your brain questions like that, it's very powerful. I don't know if you know what you're doing, but when you say, why am I so strong? Like, when it's a positive thing, your brain will go find reasons for you to be strong. Your brain will go find, your reticular activating system in particular in your brain will go look for things that will show you that you're strong, and reflect back to you that you're strong. So you're asking a really great question. A lot of people are like, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why do I suck? And you're like, why am I so strong? And I actually train my clients in this all the time. I'm like, ask yourself, why am I so powerful? Why am I so resourceful? Why am I so solution focused? Why am I so brilliant? Why am I so intelligent? When you start, people don't do that enough. When you start doing that, when you ask your brain why, it needs to figure it out, and you just let it keep busy with that all day. Because to me, a brain is like a calculator on a desk. You have to use it for a purpose. You don't let it run your life. Especially as women, we're very powerful people. We're very powerful humans. We have the life force inside of us to create other humans, as you know, my love, Veronica. So we're very powerful. We just got to manage ourselves. Oh, wow. Yeah, exactly. We just got to manage ourselves. And you're doing great. You didn't even know it. You're so genius. You didn't even know it. Carol says it's in and out as fast as it comes. Yeah, exactly. Right? It's like, ooh, you got to remember it. But somehow we remember it. I remember everything I just saw and heard, even though it was in a flash, and I hang on to it, which is really cool. Well, my kids come back to me. My ex did me dirty. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Okay, let me tune into that situation. Okay. I'm trying to connect with your guides on this one. They want you to know that you're not alone. That was like a huge message that came first. They want you to know that your career, whatever you're doing, whatever you're focusing on for a career, is right for you. It's very powerful, and to keep going in that direction with that. And like with the husband, with the ex situation, like it's like surrender. Doesn't mean don't fight if you've got any court stuff going on or anything like that. It doesn't mean don't fight, but it's like at the spiritual level, like let your heart rest about it. And surrender to it, whatever's going on right now. Because at some point, that's the only sane thing we can do when we have no control over it, right? So that's the message I'm getting through on that. And that's the path that will lead you to getting them back. That's the path. And that's all they're showing me. They're not showing me like definite yes or no. They're showing me like that's the path there, if that makes sense. Nice makeup. Thank you, Jenny. Got the reds. I decided I wanted red eyeshadow, so I ordered some on Amazon. I've never had red eyeshadow. I love it. Ouch. I know, honey. It doesn't mean no. Don't take it as no. It doesn't mean no at all. I can only tell you what they're telling me. I'm giggling just at Danny. I don't know why. Let me make sure that they're okay. Sorry, I'm on a yoga ball, y'all. It's kind of weird sometimes. Your kids are more than okay. That's what I want you to know. I can feel that for sure. They're more than okay, honey. I'm getting that. Yeah, I just saw your comment. I wanted to fight, but I'm going to surrender. I don't know the reasons, honey. I can tell you, I'm human too, by the way. So like I'm saying, if your instinct is telling you to go, you go, right? And don't listen to me online. But I keep getting the surrender is really strong for you. Your guides are like, she needs to rest. Like you need peace with this. And it almost makes me cry because it's so hard when it's your kids. It's so hard. Hello. Look who's coming. I'm reading your comments. Baby. Come here, baby. Can you guys see her? River. Hi, honey. Black cat. Hi, baby girl. Want to say hi to mama? There she goes. She's gone. And you know there is a plan. She's cute, right, Danny? Yeah, I know, honey. This is hard. I'm here with you. I'm sitting with you. This is a rough one. But it's like they're so okay. So there is a plan. Like, you're right. They're so okay. If they weren't, I'd be like, girl, we got to do something. I'm coming over to help you. Right? But they're so okay. They're more than okay where they are, which is good. Sometimes life does not make sense, y'all, at all. And it's not supposed to. And like I keep sharing with everyone, Veronica, it goes with you too, is like to connect into your spiritual self right now, whatever that looks like for you. Connect in there strongly, anchor in there, and really, really source your energy, your vibe, your vibrantness, like source your life from that. And build yourself up from there, because it's going to be a lot easier, a lot faster, and a lot more fun to plug into that kind of energy. You're allowed to enjoy yourself even through this situation. You're allowed to go enjoy nature, go for a walk. You're allowed to cry your eyes out and let it go. And like the surrender is going to require that. I can feel that with you. Like you need to cry. You just need to cry waterfalls and let it out. Yes. Stomach's growling. Hi, Sue. I worry about my son because his father's a narcissist and just pray that he comes okay. Yeah. I'm getting that they're okay right now. Like they're really okay, more than okay. So I'm not sure what situation is going on over there. And unfortunately, I can't read for adults that aren't giving me permission. I don't do that. I can, but I don't do that. That's unethical. So I can read for you and your energy. And because your kids are connected to you, right? They're your kids and they're younger. I just heard something. I can read for them, and they are okay right now, for sure. I understand, yeah. I'm sorry you're going through this. Did you hear what I said about you need to cry waterfalls? Like you have a lot of grieving to do, so let that come through. Slow down your life, let more peace in, more love, and really tune into your spiritual side and start connecting there a lot. Hi, Liz. Okay, my love. Do you have any more last minute questions before I close off your reading, my love? I'm so sorry. Everything this year has been big for you. But what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Like, what is that song? It's actually like an old wisdom, but Whatever doesn't kill us makes us stronger. That's Kelly Clarkson, isn't it? La 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 la. Da, na, na, na. Okay, Veronica. All my love to you, okay, honey? I'm giving you a huge Italian hug, one of those squishy ones. Thank you for sharing. My grandmother used to hug me so hard I couldn't breathe when I was a kid, and I loved it. So I'm giving you one of those. And lots of love to you, honey. Just hang in there, and don't let this ruin who you are, your identity. Don't let it ruin you. It may have tussled you for a year, like tumbled things around and blew things up, but don't let it ruin you. You're still here. You're still powerful, and you haven't had your brightest days yet. You haven't had your funnest days. You haven't met your greatest person yet. So keep going, my love, and keep coming back so I can see how you're doing, okay? Lots of love to you. Veronica says, you're such a beautiful soul. I'm so glad I stopped in. Oh, thank you, honey. I'm glad you stopped in too. Thank you. You missed your grandma's hugs. You lost her 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. Veronica, you've been through so much, my love. Please take care of yourself. My goodness. I know. What I would do for another hug for my grandmother, right? That's really hard. So come back, honey. Maybe I can channel for her, you for her when you're ready. Her for you for her. You know what I mean. I can't even think right now. Okay, guys, I got one more reading. Thank you, Veronica. Lots of love to you, honey. Okay, one more reading for, where's my girl? Anne-Marie. Yes, thank you. You're welcome, honey. Please come back. Anne-Marie. 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 Okay. Anne-Marie is here. I'm super interested lately in learning how to connect with my guides more. Okay, awesome. Cool. What questions do you have, my love? She says, permission for you to access and connect with my guides. I love you guys. You guys are on it. I don't even have to ask you anymore. You're all on it. I love that. I appreciate your badasses. Trauma badass is what I call my people. Trauma badasses. I even have a group called that. Excuse me. Can you hear my cats crunching? It's the cutest sound in the world. It's so quiet in my house. They're like crunch, crunch, crunch. I think it's one of them or both. My black cat, when she eats wet food, she still sounds like a kitten. You know how they're like, I think that's so cute. Lots of people hate that sound online now. I love that. I think it's the cutest thing in there. They're so cute. Everything they do is cute to me. Every single little thing that they do. Okay. Anne-Marie says, ask my guides if they want to tell me names or signs or symbols to look for them. Okay, honey, I'll do that. You love animals, Danny. I could tell. You're like me. I love them. Okay. Excuse me. I was burning Palo Santo earlier quite a few times, actually. It's all gotten in my throat. I hope nobody's sleeping listening to me. I'm like, ooh, Anne-Marie, it's like these red flowers. Red flowers. They're like, I think they're tulips. Red tulip looking flowers. It could be the ones that are like this or like this. Like, then they might not be tulips if they're like wider. I don't know what they're called, but they're red flowers, which is interesting because usually it's feathers, coins, those kinds of things. But you might want to look for the shapes of those. You might want to see them like in patterns around things. You got it. Yeah. So that's the first thing I got. That was huge. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in, honey. Let me see if there's anything else. Yes, there is more, they're saying. Let me see. And they're telling me like a feeling of lightness. It's a feeling of lightness. So I'm wondering if you have one of your clairs is cognizance. Do you know what the clairs are? Because they're getting me to tell you to look for this feeling. So if I'm telling you to look for the feeling, that means that you have it. The claircognizance. It's one of the clairs. It's one of the ways for you to connect with your guides. So they're telling you, connect with us by this feeling of lightness. You're gonna feel it right here in your like right under above your belly button, under your chest bone, all that area, your solar plexus area. It's like that's the feeling of lightness you're gonna feel when your guides are there. That's what I'm getting strong for you. You're learning about the clairs. Yes, I think you have claircognizance. That's what I'm checking. Yeah, you definitely do. Claircognizance is like you just know. It's a knowing. It's like you just know, right? Not everybody can do that. Not everybody has that. It's a strong knowing, and I think that's what they're training you into right now. And it starts by feeling them around. Oh, okay. Feel the lightness. Okay. So you can start checking like, are my guides here? Yes. The lightness. Can I tune into my guides? The answer is always yes. They're always there. We have to call them in. We have free will, right? So we have to call them in. So when you're sitting there and you're like, oh, are my guides here? You're going to want to allow and tune into that feeling to come through your body right there. Because they're always there. They're training you, if that makes sense. They're training you to start to know when they're there, when they're not. What your yes is, what your no is. To everything in life, not just them, but they're showing you. Okay? I need to learn to trust my gut. Yep, see? Exactly. Intuition big time. Yes, honey, you do. It is your greatest power. It is your greatest superpower. It's the greatest thing you could ever do for yourself. And I don't say that lightly. I'm a woman who's created $25,000 in one transaction. And that is not as great as this. I'll tell you that. And I did that just through coaching, just through selling coaching packages and that kind of thing. No MLM, no companies. Like, this is all intuition. And like, of course there's action and business strategy, but 80% of success is this work. 20% is all the stuff you hear. Oh, learn the 5 steps, blah, 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 blah. Where's the eye roll emoji? I hate all that stuff without the 80% important stuff, right? It's like, it's such a masculine way of doing things. For us women, this is the most important thing. This is how we source our power and how we manifest way more than we ever could doing it the boring way. I have wondered if I can connect with dogs through physical sensation telepathy. I'm sure you can. Let me check. Oh, okay. I missed that one. I thought I did. I'm learning to get and to trust my body. Okay, sorry. I had a cat hair in my nose from when she came to visit. Am I anti something with my connection with animals? Am I onto something? I think you meant, yeah. Dogs. Okay. Ooh, that's a big yes for you. Yes. That's so cool. Danny says that was to be so cool. Yeah, because Danny loves animals like us. Lately, I think when I pet them, I can feel them in my body. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're probably an empath. You can probably feel their feelings. You probably might feel that with people too, but you might not just be as consciously open. But yeah, animals are way easier to work with. At least we think, but people are too. It's just we're scared of them. We have a lot more stuff with people because we're in love with them our whole lives. And Marie, I'm so excited for you, honey. Anna, sorry, I keep saying Anna. I'm so sorry, Anna. You work with sled dogs, like 50 on the daily. Oh, that's so amazing. Yeah. So do you want to develop this, my love, and trying to practice that gift more? Yes, that's beautiful. Yeah. You just want to look at it as like be aware of what you're transmitting to them, if that makes sense. What kind of energy do you want to send to them very strongly? Because when you're transmitting like that, you're transmitting frequencies of energy, right? Thank you for the reminder. You're so welcome, honey. So when someone needs healing, you're just putting them into a different frequency of energy to heal them. When a dog's stressed out, you're bringing them more into calm, right? When an animal's been abused, you're bringing them into love, right? Back into love and joy. So this is the thing you're doing, right? So you want to embody that. But first, your guides are going to train you and bring you there, okay? And it starts with that lightness feeling. That's how they're going to do it. They're going to train you that way. So pay attention and listen and learn and practice. Practice is everything. Yes, I really want to do it more. How to control it. Yes. Well, you are the control. That's the thing. When you're an empath without like boundaries, then it would be like me going to the grocery store, letting everybody into my energy, or even on these lives, I let my guides know very clearly, because I'm a psychic medium, that people from the other side, like, I mean, entities, energies from the other side are not welcome when I'm on a live stream, public live stream, right? I've always told them that. Lately, I've said when they're in a super high frequency, they can slip in. So we've had lots of them slipping in, right? Like I read for a woman's son the other night. He was so beautiful. He made me cry. He was so beautiful. And a woman's dad, and I was bawling on that one. Like, you know, but if I didn't have those boundaries, they would just do whatever they want with me. They'd just have their way all day with me. I'd go to the grocery store. I'd be feeling everybody's feelings. And I used to live like that because I wasn't aware of my gifts. So we need to work with someone to get to know lightness. There you go, Anna Marie. You're so beautiful, honey. Lightness, she says, thank you, my love. Yeah, she said put it in capital letters. That's right. Watch that feeling. It's just such a nice lightness. It's like this beautiful sparkle on the top of the water. That's how it feels when the sun's shining. It's like this subtle, and it's very subtle. Spirit energy is very subtle. So that's why you want to start meditating, quieting your inner world a lot. The quieter we are, the better we are at doing this stuff, right? That's why I live in the middle of the woods. You don't have to. You can live quietly anywhere, but it's easier for me because I've had PTSD since I was 15, so it's a lot. But yeah, the PTSD is no longer a lot, the symptoms, but it's like it was healing. It was a lot, and the woods helped me. So that's what it's coming back to. The lightness. You love meditation. Yeah. So the meditating, sometimes I never I never shut down or make fun of psychics on this app, but the ones who are smoking, gardening and drinking, I'm like, the channel's not clear, right? So the more clear your channel is, meaning it's open, it's clear, there's nothing in the way, there's nothing clouding it, then the better you are at your gifts. You can feel them. And I know why they drink and do all that, because it's a lot, but that's not the way, right? That's why I don't even drink at all. Like I don't drink alcohol at all, ever, because of these reasons. And I make sure I meditate, and like there's lots of things you gotta do. I put my feet on the earth. I just did that tonight in my big forest, bare feet on the earth. There's lots of things you can do. Okay. Yes, Julie, instant follow. I'm drawn to your energy. Hi, Julie. Nice to meet you, honey. Hello, welcome in. Nice to meet you. I think my guides have to tell me to have my own bubble. I visualize. Yeah, I think they've already told you that. and you got to trust that, my love. Trust it. Say, when you get that message, that's exactly for me, right? But you can ask the lightness. You can ask your body. Was that from my guides, or was that from my head, or did I pick it up somewhere? This is going to be your job now. Just sift the energy, right? Oh, that wasn't mine. Okay, leave it. Oh, it was my guides. You're going to feel it. That lightness is going to feel strong. It's going to turn up. It's going to tell you a message, right? Ooh, that's a strong one. That's what I'm doing for you, by the way. I'm tuning in for them. I'm like, ooh. There's a lot more to it, but this is the beginning stages, right? So when you haven't practiced, you use other people like me to do it, but soon you're going to be able to do it for yourself. You're a very strong, gifted woman, and you'll be able to do this. Yes, I love that trust. Yes. So go dance in the lightness, my love. Have fun with it. It's a beautiful feeling. And it's really powerful when you own your gifts, for sure. So get in that bubble, that protective bubble, and start to it's a bubble that only lets love in and love out, and start practicing from there energetically, especially with the dogs. The dogs are so cute. Practice with them all the time. Aren't they adorable? There's so much love there. I love dogs so much. They're just so freaking happy. I miss my Max. We had Max. We had a black lab, and he used to always sit under my desk on all my live streams, and like it was like 7 years ago now. But he lived a long, happy life. He had like gray hairs under here. He was so cute. So adorable. He was just always under on my feet. And I literally missed having him on my feet when I was live streaming. I'm like, this is weird. Where's Max? But he's here. He's always here still. But it was just like the physical feeling. You get so used to it. My boy. I miss him. See, I even say that. I'm so human. I'm like, I miss him, but he's here. I miss him, but he's here. It's like, it's hard. We're human. All right, my loves. Well, I'm going to sign off. Sorry about all the noise. I am going to sign off. I've been live streaming a lot. Like a lot. But I am going to come back tomorrow night, 6:30. Make sure you give me a follow. I'm back tomorrow night. So I'm back Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. I've decided to do that over the holidays. So you guys know when I'm here. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6:30 p.m. PST, okay? Say that 10 times fast when you're tired. 6:30 p.m. PST. 6:30 p.m. TST. See you. Blah, blah, blah. I failed. No treat for me. Boo. Good night, Julie. Yeah, thank you again. Anne Marie says good night. Good night, honey. All the best to you. Enjoy the lightness, and I'll see you again. Come back and report back, okay? I want to hear back. Debs, you're still here. Yes, sweet dreams, honey. Have a great evening. All the best to you all. And I look forward to... Bye, Danny. Lots of love to you, honey. I'm sorry if I missed some of your comments. I was doing as much as I could. Danny said, I feel like I learned so much just being here for a little bit. Good info. You're welcome, honey. You were meant to be here at that exact time. Because I sit here and talk a lot. Oh, by the way, everyone, on my YouTube, you can watch all the replays. Okay, so you can hear me talk. I even created a playlist. It says TikTok live stream replays. And you can just listen to the replays if you want to, if you're interested in learning more tidbits. Because I just sit here and talk. But you can, what my point is that you came at the perfect time for what you needed to hear. And I love that for you. Synchronicity vibes. Carol, nice to see you again, honey. Good night to you. Sweet dreams, everybody. Have the most amazing sleep. And Mara, hi. I'm sending blessings to you all. Okay, my loves? And I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow night. Bye, everyone. Mwah. Bye.